Good afternoon, Year 6. It's lovely to have you with us again. My name's Miss Krang. I'm the voice as opposed to the face at the minute. I'm now going to introduce you to Ms. Cataldo, who is going to be your tutor. Ms. Cataldo, if you could just make sure that you unmute yourself, and then you are good to go.
Great, thank you so much, Miss Krang. Hi everyone, good afternoon. I hope you're all okay. So I'm going to be your tutor for next year. I'm all really excited to meet you. We are going to be part of 7I. My name is Miss Cataldo. Here at Waingels, we strive to be an exceptional school, thriving for excellence at the heart of the community where better never stops. Just a little bit of an introduction about me. I'm Miss Cataldo. I'm really excited to meet you all. I'm being your 7I's tutor. I've been teaching here at Waingels for only 1 year. I teach geography and I love supporting students with their knowledge of the world, and I learn more from students each and every day, and hopefully I will have the opportunity to teach some of you as well. When I'm not teaching, I help to run the geography club, where I see students' love for our planet flourish, and hopefully some of you will also join in the new year. I've also been involved with the Duke of Edinburgh programme. If you have older brothers and sisters, they may have been involved with this through Scouts or through some of their schools as well. It's basically like an expedition group where teams get together and go off on adventures, and I help to kind of run that as well. As I'm sure my tutor group will discover, I love everything adventurous. I love hiking, climbing, wild swimming, etc, etc. I'm looking forward to hearing all about your summer adventures as well when you join in September. Just a few bits of information really about uniform and expectations within Waingels. So Waingels Ready and expectations. The expectations form the basis of everything we do here at Waingels and everything we believe in as a school and as a community. These are some of our statements that we try to achieve. I'm prepared to learn. I am proud of my achievements, efforts and successes. I am a positive member of the Waingels community. I will respect myself, others, and I drive to learn and to grow. I will build resilience, remain focused and on task, and will be responsible for speaking and acting towards others in a kind way. You will see up on the screen that we have the Waingels uniform. For boys, they have to wear a grey blazer with the school logo on, and that applies to girls as well. It's going to be a white shirt with a collar, and all shirts should always be tucked into either the skirt or the trousers at all times. A school jumper isn't compulsory, but it does get quite chilly during the winter seasons or autumn and even early spring here, because we do have a lot of ventilation within the school. So it is worth investing in a jumper to keep a little bit warm. A sensible coat in cold and wet weather should be worn by all students, so that during cold weather seasons the temperature isn't going to affect their learning. Hoodies are not to be worn at any time during school time. For trousers, they're black tailored trousers or shorts. Any form of skin tight trousers or leggings or jeans or chinos will not be acceptable, okay? Even if students choose to wear skirts, they can only wear tights with them, black tights. Leggings are not acceptable during at school. For shoes, plain black flat shoes are suitable for a working environment and should be worn. The shoes should not have any logos visible on them, and trainers shouldn't be worn. These are supposed to be fully black, and you should be able to polish them as well, okay? For skirts, black knee-length skirts, pleated or A-line is fine. Tight-fitting and elastic tube skirts are not to be worn at all. And like I said, it's only black tights may be worn with a skirt or shorts, not leggings. Student hair and makeup should be suitable for a formal working environment. Makeup should be tried to be kept to a minimum, and hair to be in a natural colour and discreet. Nail extensions and gels are not permitted as they pose significant risks, especially within practical subjects such as cooking and catering, or even PE as well. Okay. I also have on here the Waingels PE kit. So we have a PE kit uniform at Waingels, and you'll see that up on the screen. Okay, so it's a Waingels polo shirt. For colder temperatures, we also have the training top or rugby shirt and black training pants. We also have, yes, okay. We also have Waingels shorts, and then Waingels blue socks and white socks, sorry, blue and white socks, and these need to be above the ankle. For health and safety reasons, it's really important for students to not wear their school shoes during PE times, and to wear trainers or relevant indoor, both for indoor and outdoor activities. In addition to this, gum shields are required for rugby and hockey, and shin pads for football and hockey as well. Okay. For your first day as a year 7 in September, that will be Friday the 3rd of September. You'll arrive at 8:40 and then meet your whole tutor group and myself in the quad. Okay, so when you come through the gate at school, it will open up into a big quad. Some of you may have come for the open day, so you should have an awareness of this. If you are not sure and you haven't come for the open day, don't worry. You will see lots of students, and all the tutors will be there as well. Okay, and I'll hold up a sign with 7i on it, so you'll know exactly where to come. Your tutor will escort you to your new tutor room. Welcome to Waingels, a virtual assembly from Mr. Bartlett, our head of the school, and Miss Krang, the head of the year. A tour of the school will include a Waingels treasure hunt. We're going to also issue your timetables, your planners and lockers if you have chosen them. We're going to give a uniform check and an equipment check. We've talked about the uniform. The equipment will come on to a little bit later. There'll be individual check-ins with me, just so we can have a little bit of conversation to check that you're ready to settle into Waingels. SEN students will receive a tour and introduction to the den also, as this will be your space to use. There'll be icebreakers and there'll be lots of activities during this day, and you will leave school at 3 p.m. Then on the Monday, you'll arrive at 8:40 a.m. and go straight to your new tutor room, checking your timetables and your planners and your lockers again. Begin to bring in the Waingels Passport entries from this date. They're due by the 10th of September. Okay, so I think that's the end of the week there. Again, we'll still have icebreakers and activities, and this will be another opportunity to have a check-in with me, if maybe just for those students who I might not have had a chance to check in with yet. Begin the school day following your timetable, and same as before, our school finishes at 3 p.m. Please be aware this might change if the government changes their plans in relation to COVID restrictions. Okay. There we go. Okay, so in terms of the Waingels Passport, over the summer holidays, we would love you to complete some of the activities from our Waingels Passport. There's lots of ideas and activities you can choose from, so it's up to you what you kind of want to choose. You can pick 1 or 2 or 3 or more of these if you would want to. Whilst the project is due on Friday, the 10th of September, we would love you to start bringing in your work so that it can be displayed around our classroom, our tutor rooms, on the first and second day. Okay, this is only an optional extra. You don't have to do it, but we would really appreciate it if you do. And all entries will be put into a raffle to win lots of prizes as well. Okay. See you in September. And have you got any questions? You'll see on your screen You should have a question and answer box. A polite reminder that we cannot answer any personal questions, nor can we tell you the names of other students within the tutor group as well. Okay, so if you do have any questions, please pop them in the box and I will answer them the best I can. Let me stop sharing my screen. Can girls wear black socks? Yes, they can wear black socks. We actually don't allow any other colour. Are girls allowed to wear trousers? Yes, of course, girls are allowed to wear trousers. A lot of our students do. Some wear skirts, but especially during winter, it's probably a little bit warmer to wear trousers, but that's down to individual choice. Does anyone else have any questions or anything you would like to know? The equipment list can be found on the Waingels website. Just a reminder, it's really essential for yeah, so it's really essential. Oh wow, lots of questions coming through. That's great. It's really essential for your children to remember a calculator. Make sure they have at least a couple of pens with them, pencils, ruler, that kind of thing. The information is all on the Waingels website. And you should have been informed about them as well. Okay, so it's essential that they have a calculator. How much time do we spend with the tutor group? So the first couple of days we will spend the majority of our time. You will spend the majority of your time in school with the tutor group, getting to know the group. We'll have icebreaker lessons and we'll have our welcome assemblies there as well. So we'll have lots of time, especially in the beginning few days, to be able to get to know one another. After that, you will stick to your timetabled lessons. And you'll go off from there. Okay, so during normal working days, especially not at the beginning of the year, we have a 20-minute tutor, and it might go up to half an hour depending on some of the restrictions. Okay, so what are some of the types of clubs? The sports department has a fantastic range of sports clubs available. So I think they rotate the sports as well. So there's football, there's netball, hockey, I think there's trampolining, athletics as well. In terms of other non-sport related ones, like I said, I run geography club. I think a lot of departments do something similar. So there's computer science club, there's also a science club as well. There may also be arts clubs, but a published list of different clubs that are going to be running in September will be available for you. Okay, I actually sorry, there's just been a question saying what building or what room are we going to be in for our tutor. We haven't got the rooms yet, but don't worry about it. As soon as I see you in the quad, I will know, and that will be our room. Okay, so I will let you know then. Yes, you need a calculator for the equipment for I think Miss Crane's just on another call, but do you need a calculator for the summer school? I would probably recommend it. If you have one available, then that would be great. You definitely need it for the start of September. So if you're able to get it any earlier and use it for summer school and bring it in, that would be fantastic as well. I would highly recommend for yourselves or for your carers or parents to label everything you bring to school. Okay, so even on the insides of your sports shoes, on the back of your blazer, the back of your shirts, in terms of like when you're going into PE, some things, unless you're very specific, some things might go missing. So it's always really essential for you to have your names on every piece of clothing or belonging you have. Okay, in terms of pencil case as well, that would also be really essential. Okay, so just put your name on them. In terms of like writing your name on pens and rulers, that might not be that practical, but just be really careful. Okay. How much time do you spend with a tutor group? Yeah, so you have 20 minutes in the morning generally for our tutor group. You can also choose to spend lots of time with your tutor group at break times and lunch times. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be here for the summer school weeks. Sorry about that. But there's lots of teachers who will be here. Okay. We're going to be given our passport when we arrive. Miss Krang, sorry, I think she's currently answering another question, but I think you may have been emailed the Waingels Passport. As soon as Miss Krang's finished, I will ask her to try and confirm that question. Yeah, so we do have a reward system in school. We have different so I'm able to give achievement points to the students in my class who do really well, particularly during a certain lesson, or they've answered a question really fantastically, or they've contributed lots to the lesson. We have achievement points, and over the year they will tally up. Okay, so that applies both for achievement points and for behaviour points as well. So behaviour points are when things maybe don't go as right during the lesson, and actually students may have to come back for a make it right and just have a little discussion about why their behaviour was not acceptable during class. But we do have an achievement system, which is fantastic, and hopefully we will be the top of that chart. Which model calculated? I actually do not know. I'm really sorry about that. I think there may be a couple of examples on the Waingels website. You do not have to bring your PE kit in every day. You will only be required to bring in your PE kits on the days that you have PE on your timetable. Okay. Some students in year 7, I think, maybe bring it in on the Monday and just leave it in their lockers. But that is down to individual choice. Miss Krang, sorry, are you available? Hi, Miss.
Hi, sorry, I thought I heard my name, but I wasn't sure what the question was.
That's okay. One of the questions was, are the students given their passports? Have they been emailed the Waingels Passport, the welcome?
Yeah, so I went to lots of different schools. I went to every school actually in the last 2 terms, and I hand delivered a Waingels Passport to every student. So if you're sat there going, uh-oh, I think I might have lost mine, please do not worry. It is on our school website for you to be able to download there as well.
Thank you, Miss. Okay, does anyone have any more questions at all? No, I'm not going to be at summer school. I'm really sorry about that. I'm just not available over the summer. But I will be here in September. Look forward to seeing you all. What times are you able to use the gym? In terms of the PE? We do have a gym here that is available for students to use. I'm not sure, you would have to I think you would have to speak to the PE department about that. Let me see some more questions. Okay, what times can you use the gym? I'm really not sure about the times you can use the gym. Sorry, Miss.
That's all right. The gym is open after schools Monday to Thursday. However, what we're doing in terms of COVID at the minute, it's designated days for specific year groups so that everybody is able to go in without kind of mixing the bubbles. I can't guarantee that's what it will be in September, but you will definitely get the opportunity to use the gym after school, and definitely in your lessons, as that is part of PE as well.
Thank you, Miss. Okay, can we wear earrings? Yes, you can wear earrings. Let me just bring up, I think they have to be quite discreet. They cannot be hoops at all. They have to be studs, and the studs have to be quite small as well. So it's just very discreet jewelry that you're allowed to wear. No kind of like big chains or big rings or chunky bracelets or anything like that. Just very like discreet jewelry, and obviously they will all have to be removed for PE and for practicals as well. Are you allowed to wear a tie? A tie is not part of our it's not part of our uniform, so no, I don't think so. You will receive the timetables on either the first or second day. I think we will get them on the Friday the 3rd, so you will have them ready for the Monday, and we'll do a bit of a school tour as well, so you'll be able to find be able to see where each of your classes is. I'll take you around the school so you can find them all, okay? Okay, so what will you be doing at some school? It will be an introduction to the school, so you'll be partaking in lessons that are going to be happening to just prepare you for when you start here in September. I'm sure there's going to be lots of fun activities during that time as well. So I hope lots of you are signed up to do that, okay? Does anyone have any more questions? Some of you might have friends that are coming to Waingels as well. You'll have that opportunity to see them during breaks and during lunch times, and even you may have some lessons together during school time as well. Does anyone have any more questions?
Miss Cataldo, you fielded them amazingly. Brilliant. Well, why don't we give it a couple more minutes, Miss Cataldo, just in case any more questions do come in. But then year sixes, you are always welcome to send an email to the Waingels transition email address and ask me any questions, even if they're silly. The silly ones actually brighten my day up. I quite enjoy receiving those ones. So feel free to send in a question if after this meeting you go, oh, I wish I'd asked that. And then when you come in September, Miss Cataldo is all yours.
Thank you, Miss. Yes, naturally long nails is fine. I think the risk there is if it's a kind of a fake nail or like a gel nail and it comes off. We would say probably to keep them a little bit shorter. There's going to be risk of you maybe getting injured, especially during PEs or like practicals. It might be more practical to just have them a little bit shorter. But yeah, in terms of like the fake nails, there's a risk of them kind of popping off or breaking the nail. So that's why we recommend no fake nails, okay? Does anyone else have any more questions? I'm looking forward to meeting you all in September and hearing all about your adventures. Okay, it seems like there's not that many questions coming up now. Like Miss said, if you do have any questions or you think you should have asked one, then just pop it in an email. Okay.
Brilliant. Thank you, Miss Cataldo. Sounds like we're done. Wonderful. Year sixes, I really hope that has been beneficial for you. Thank you so much, Ms. Cataldo, for giving up your time to be able to speak to the year sixes. And as we said before, you are more than welcome to send in any questions via email. Thank you, guys. See you later.
So, that's 2.